Hello and a very good afternoon. Phil here from DR Property Guys.
Ty from DR Property Guys, you probably already know that.
And we have the lovely Sherri Sabin joining us today for podcast number 2. We're at Stephen's Restaurant. Stephen's Restaurant, which is on Alicia Beach. We have a sunset in front of us. We have the mountains, Mount Isabella de Torres, and life is good.
Life is good. Hi everybody. Salute.
Cheers everyone. Cheers.
Salute.
Cheers.
Good. Well, listen. Welcome, Sherri. It's a pleasure to. We spent the day together today. You've been here since
Sunday.
How has your week been?
5 days ago.
How has your week been so far?
It's been amazing. I love it here in Dominican Republic. I love the people. Everyone's so happy. I love the weather. The water's warm. The beach is perfect. Everything's great.
Now, Sherri is part of Dove Youth Development, which is a wonderful organisation that helps disadvantaged and underprivileged children in the Puerto Plata area. And let me tell you, Dove Youth Mission does some amazing work here on the North Coast. And so what have you been doing this week?
So I've been spending time with the kids. We have small groups of kids, about 9 or 12 kids at a time. And we've been doing some projects with them, and our most recent project is a mosaic mural for our rooftop garden. So we're teaching the kids how to do mosaic and then have a craft or a skill that they can use later on, maybe to beautify the community or continue to do projects at the center.
Because you were showing us some pictures, and they're really good, eh? They're really good mosaics. And the rooftop garden. Now I remember seeing the rooftop garden before, and of course with this COVID situation, it was a little bit neglected. How's that doing now?
Well, it is a little bit neglected. There's a few plants up there.
God, look
The
at the
guy
size
was
of that
able.
Jeez.
We've got a great big dog with a bad leg.
Sorry.
Aww.
No, he's walked straight up and I'm like, what? Oh. Anyway.
No, he's got like a socket, so someone's looking at him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Sorry about that.
No, it's a big dog. Distractions here. Just had a big gastron 2 minutes ago.
okay, what was the question?
No. With the garden, where are you at with the garden? Because I remember it's a
the
really
rooftop
good
garden.
idea.
Yes, the rooftop garden. We still have the planters. There's some plants growing. Yesterday we also had a pizza party for the kids as part of the project, and we ordered 20
never got invited
pizzas.
to that.
We didn't.
Okay, but the best part.
Thanks for that.
Aw, sorry. Okay, we can do it again. But what I loved about the pizza party is that there's fresh oregano, the herb oregano, that was growing in the planter, and I took a whole bunch of oregano and put it on my pizza. It's like a little oregano salad on my pizza, and it was really good. So the whole idea of the rooftop garden is to teach the kids about herbs and how to grow from the seed into a plant, and then they can be educated on this and actually take the herbs and sell them to restaurants or even on the streets, so that they continue to be educated on different skills and occupations that they can have as a job and be able to support themselves.
And it's a good thing, because it's also teaching children about nature and about life and about things that grow. And I always think in this day and age, in a lot of the schools, there are so many activities that just seem to be missing. Do you know what I mean? That either have been closed down a little bit because there's no money, or things like music or drama. But I think that's really important. That's a good skill and a good appreciation that the kids can have.
Yes.
Yeah, and especially here in Dominican Republic, when you just got to put something in the ground and it grows.
Yes.
It's pretty much like that.
And you know what? I love the analogy which is children grow, we're planting seeds.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
we don't always know we're making an impact on them, but we keep planting seeds, we keep reinforcing good principles, we keep watering, we keep, allowing them to grow, and the best part is to watch them bloom. So I love that whole analogy of cultivating plants as we cultivate our children to be
Absolutely.
on their own and good quality.
And all of that spreads out, of course.
Absolutely. Apparently. Spreads out. Plants everywhere.
So how many children are in Dove Youth Development?
We have 164 children. Yes.
164. And when you started, how many years ago, how many years has Dove Youth Development been?
So we just celebrated our 10 years in September. So Liz Mooney,
impressive.
our founding executive director.
Hi, Liz.
Yes, hi Liz.
You're doing well. Super lady.
So inspirational because she started with 5 boys, and to get them off the street and start teaching them skills so they can be productive in society, teaching English, and it's just amazing how much it's grown and how many kids the whole organization has helped.
And obviously from 5 kids now you have 165 kids. So I presume that's kind of growing each year.
Yes. The kids, they have to commit to being part of the club, and then we've been able to give food bags each month, all during this time, during COVID, to support their families. But each kid is committed to be in the club, and their parents also commit for them to support them in the club, and they take turns volunteering in the club as well. So it's a
The
whole
parents do it.
community effort. So it's helping the entire community.
I think what's quite interesting is that we touched on the subject of volunteering work on the previous podcast that we did, and if anything, this serves the viewers the purpose that it is actually being done. It's not just a concept; people are actually really getting involved down here. So this is sort of the proof,
Yes.
and the difference that is being made is quite important.
So anyone out there that might watch this at any point in the future, what we'll do is we'll arrange to put a link beneath.
Yeah.
And if you're able to support Dove Youth Development in any way, shape or form, please feel free to contact Liz or Sherri or any of the guys at Dove Youth Development, and they'll appreciate anything you are able to do. It doesn't matter how small. It doesn't matter how small. Good. And tomorrow, yoga Zumba class.
Are you going to join in?
Well, I've already said to volunteer that it's a bit early for Mum.
I can't go tomorrow because I've got a thing.
These guys
I've got
have
the thing.
excuses, but
But you
no,
should go
honestly.
because you're closer to it than
My
I am.
back's been kind of
But you should,
playing up.
do the old Zumba.
7:30.
So tomorrow we're doing a
I
community
heard the class is
class.
full though, isn't it?
Well, my favorite thing is Zumba in the park, getting everyone out on the park, the dancing, forget about the rest of the things going on in the world, and just lose yourself with dancing and movement and being together, and it's just all about having fun. So we're doing a community, free of charge class, Zumba class tomorrow morning.
I think you should go, Phil. It's 2 minutes drive from where you live. Go over there, go. No,
Let's see what happens.
we live about half an hour away, so it's not really a 2-minute drive. But we hope it goes well for you tomorrow. I'm sure it will.
We'd love to share your Zumba class on our
Yes.
time.
Do that.
So we basically spent most of the day together. We've been looking at some real estate. Obviously, you know why Sherri's here. You decided to take a look at some real estate. What did we look at today?
So I'm getting ready to retire, and I know in my heart, everything tells me that I want to be a part of Dominican Republic. I want to be a part of this community. So I've been looking, I asked these guys, you know, if they could help me out and show me around, and it's just been nothing but like the most wonderful day. Because they had a plan for me to look at a variety of different homes, from $179,000 home to a $1.6 million home. Just so I could see, because I have very little knowledge. So it actually ended up being like the perfect day to be able to see some different areas, and also the different types of home, on how much budget I had.
Right.
It's just really, really informational.
So we started out with a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom condo that's listed at $129,000. What were your sort of thoughts on that? Do you much to say about that?
Well, so coming from the United States, you know, I'm thinking, wow, $129,000 is a very good offer, especially knowing how much you can get rent for. I really like seeing that.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a nice condo.
Yeah. Because that's affordable, especially if you rent it out, then you can get some return on your investment.
No, with that you can.
Yeah.
And then we went and had a look at a couple of villas, or 3 villas, did we not? 4 villas. A couple of 2 bedrooms and a 3 bedroom. I mean, they all show very
And
nicely.
so I absolutely loved the villas because they each had a pool, and they all had gardens full of fruit trees.
Yeah.
Like, I just thought, oh my goodness, these villas are just so amazing, which I think would be perfect for like a couple,
Right.
or a family. But being solo, I'm just thinking I'd like to be more surrounded with people. So what happened was, I didn't really know what I wanted. These guys helped me kind of narrow down my decision, and they're just like completely, full of information, and just kind of gave me all the answers to all the questions that I had.
We tried. We had a nice day out. We looked at some nice property, and it was fun.
Yeah, at the end of the day, there's some really good property out here at the moment, and one of the things, or the point of what we're trying to do is to, as we always say, is to find people a new home, but find people a new way of life. And this crazy world as it is now, there's probably never been a better opportunity to head towards the Caribbean and the Dominican Republic than now. So anyway, that's what we've been doing today.
Well, look, if Columbus could have done it in 1492, there's no reason why you, viewer, can't do it today. You don't have to get on a boat and cross the Atlantic. You can get on a flight from North America and come down. Easier now than when it was 500 years ago, eh?
Well, it's a healthy place to live here. I mean, there's fruit stands everywhere.
Beer stands everywhere.
Well, there's very inexpensive happy hours. How did I end up with the lights?
I think they saw you're a fitness lady, so
They knew.
they knew. They said the light for the fitness lady.
No normal for that.
Okay, uno más, but not light.
Normal. Le metieron una laya ahí. Ajá, y yo. Dos normal y la mía también, por favor.
Do you know, that's so much better now without that.
Yes.
Really?
Look, we're recording live, so it is what it is. ¿Quién? Yes, por favor. What did she said something there.
Cheeky.
We're at Stephen Restaurant here in Playa Alicia, as Phil said. Really nice place. We've been here 3 times in the last week.
Really?
The waiting staff here, we've had coffee here a couple of times. The waiting staff here, really, really nice people. I mean, this girl that's serving us, she's lovely. The prices are fantastic, and well, I'll turn the camera around in a minute, but the view is spectacular.
Yeah, the view is amazing.
The view
It's
and
perfect temperature.
first thing in the morning, it's really nice.
Yeah, this is a really lovely spot.
place
I
to
want to come
So,
back for coffee.
Well, we were going to bring you here for breakfast, but you did the fitness class
Yoga.
today, so we were kind of behind the time. And we were going to go for a snorkel now, but it's been a little bit rainy today, so we didn't go.
Phil said it looked like the North Sea out there.
You'd probably still go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Even after a few beers, you shouldn't.
We're not diving.
But
And we
still.
have a rescue diver with us.
And he's had a few beers, so he's certainly not getting in the water.
Not a good snorkeling day today.
No. But there's always, well, you're leaving on Sunday or something, so we'll see.
Maybe you should start the snorkel hero.
Yeah. It was good fun. Good fun doing all that. So, what else are we going to talk about? I think we were actually talking for about an hour before we decided to turn the camera on, so...
Well, I've asked you a lot of questions.
Right.
About the Dominican Republic, about living here, and it's been really great. A lot of really good information.
Good.
I don't know if I believe anything that you said.
Oh, it's all straight up.
I think she's joking.
I'm joking. It's you just get a feel for things. It's your gut. You were mentioning that. It's kind of just like you feel in your gut, that like right now, at this point in my life, I've worked really hard, many years, and ready to just go and enjoy and do whatever I want to do. And it seems like the perfect place for me, volunteering, the warm weather.
The weather is amazing.
And then the waterfalls and mountains and
Have you ever been to the waterfalls?
no, but
Thank you very much.
tell me more about what the favorite thing. What are your favorite places?
Mira, da la vuelta, pues estamos grabando, mira, para que tú saludes la cámara, mira, pero
Yo pensaba
un
que...
saludito ahí a la cámara.
There we go.
Di tu nombre.
Hi, Yare aquí, un placer. No lo voy a interrumpir, pero ven.
¿De dónde? Ahora Casa Linda, tú.
Ayúdame ahí, mi amor.
¿De dónde que yo te conozco aquí entonces?
No sé, yo creo que de Marco.
No, ¿tú no trabajas en Casa Linda?
Cuando viniste el día, yo...
See, we're trying to work out where I know her from. I thought she worked in Casa
La
Linda.
única parte que trabajé con Marco.
No, porque tú te me pareces una muchacha que trabajaba ya con nosotros. Pero ella, yo le eché un mal boche, entonces qué bien que tú no eres ella. Le eché un mal boche ese día. No, ella fue a llevar una llave de una villa, un problema. Anyway,
¿Consiguen un trabajo ahí?
that is you. That is her. It is. It is. No.
Yo solamente trabajé en Marco y aquí. Y ellos trabajamos con Marco y me robaron.
Ok. Muy bien. Muchas gracias. Thank you. I swear that's the girl, but what it was, anyway, it's not. Continuing on. This is the nice thing about recording live. You get all these, interactions happening.
And it makes it interesting.
Yeah, it's not scripted.
Well, hopefully it does.
Say our 70 subscribers.
No, 24. 24.
All his family, all my family, they're tired of watching us.
Click subscribe.
Please. Otherwise they're going to turn my electricity off.
So, cool things to do. Down at Emerald Waterfalls is really, that's something that's spectacular, which is from where we are now in Sasua, that's going to be about, maybe an hour towards the west, and it's 27 Cascade waterfalls. You've got to hike to the top, so you've got to be in good shape. You don't have to go all the way to the top. You can start kind of midpoint or at the 12th waterfall.
27 waterfalls. I can't imagine.
But you just go down a series of natural pools and jumps and waterfalls. It really is breathtaking. I mean, it really is something else. And especially in this time of the year when the rainfall, there's a little bit more rainfall, there's more water in cascading down, so it's worth doing.
Have you hiked up there, Todd?
I was hoping I wasn't going to get asked this question. I'll be honest with you, I'm not a fan of fresh water. I don't like rivers. I'm not a river person. I'm an ocean water person. I don't like fresh water. There's just something about it that it kind of freaks me out. So I didn't enjoy my visit to Damahagua, but only based on the fact that I'm an ocean person. I don't do rivers. I don't like fresh water. That's the only thing. It's just something in my mind that doesn't compute. But everybody else had a good time.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Which is a shame because, not far away from here you can go river tubing.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah, and that's just a nice, lazy 3 hours on a beautiful river. It's Yasica River, I think.
Is that more your style? Floating on a lazy
No,
river?
I don't do rivers. I'm
not at all.
I don't like fresh water. It's just, that's me.
No, there are no snakes here in the Caribbean. So what is it?
There are snakes, but
There are snakes.
Oh, there are?
Yeah.
But there's no piranhas, that's in the Amazon.
Okay.
But there are no poisonous snakes.
Okay.
They're all boa constrictors,
Oh.
which normally are smaller.
That's how Phil lost his finger, boa constrictor. They're fine. Nothing wrong with the boa constrictor.
To see here.
Move along, everybody.
Was it an eel?
Phil got attacked by a boa constrictor going down Damahagua Falls. That's what happened. I'm sorry.
It was an anaconda.
I'm sorry.
You don't, to be honest with you, you don't see many snakes. Just little ones. I have this cat. It always brings a snake in every now and then.
She, the cat?
She brings
loves you.
always treats me with a snake from
Treats
time
you,
to time.
yeah.
Yeah, if I've been good, I get the snake, and and they fight for hours in the room. She slowly brings it across, which is great when you try to watch Manchester United.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
I'd rather watch a cat catch a snake than Man United.
Oh, that's mean.
He knows it. He knows it.
So I'm trying to figure out the fear of fresh water.
It's not a fear. It's an irrational fear. So it's a phobia, right? That's what a phobia is, an irrational fear.
Like, I would be more worried about what's out there in the big wide ocean than in a fresh.
It's something on my skin. I don't like the feeling of like river water. It's a different temperature. It's got a different softness to it. It's just something that I just don't like.
It seems like it would be the opposite, the salt water.
Like I like the feeling of sand on my feet, but I don't like the feeling of mud. Do you know what I mean? Because when you're in a river, it's not sandy, it's muddy, right?
It can be sandy too. There are
Could
sandy
be, but
banks and
I'm not
different parts.
I'm just not a freshwater person. It's just not for me.
Which is, I mean, to be honest, the most Dominican thing to do is a day or an afternoon by the river.
Oh, nice.
It really is. And there are some absolutely beautiful places to go. And there are some places that have been about an hour from here, purposely built with barbecue areas at the side of the river. And it's just really, really clear.
Oh, that sounds wonderful.
Yeah.
I go there.
It really is a pleasure. And of course, really busy for weekends. And there are cabañas there, so we can stay over.
Oh,
Hey,
that
how are
sounds
you?
so nice.
¿Cómo estás? Bien. Estamos grabando algo, pero yo te hablo ahora. Bien. Buddy of mine. Haven't seen him in a while.
So you You know a lot of people here, so it seems like everyone gets to know each other. Is it really a small town in a big area?
I mean,
big city, so to speak?
You've got people that have lived here 30 years that hardly know their next door neighbour. And you've got people
That's
that,
true, yeah.
you know, there's a mix of everything, you know. Obviously, we're involved in business here, so we know a lot of people.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, I mean, between us, we know a lot of people. So, yeah. But I mean, you know, you can get to meet people. Just come out, you know. Stay at home all the time. You're gonna meet yourself in the mirror, perhaps. But that's about it.
So, Christmas is looming. What are your plans for Christmas?
Well, I hope to try to be as normal as possible and get together with family and friends and try to have some of the normal traditions. We like to go out Christmas Eve and look at all the Christmas lights in the neighborhood and drink hot chocolate. Put the top
Does it feel
down.
Christmassy? Before you, was it feeling Christmassy? Was it
Well,
starting to?
the interesting thing about this year is that everyone has pretty much had their Christmas decorations out before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I went early this year.
Yeah, it went way early this year.
Do you know what
And
I thought?
myself included. I put lights all over my deck and lights all in the house and tried to make it very festival.
Well, it's been such a crappy year, you know. I think we've got to make this Christmas special. That's my point of view. Is let's make it good one.
I differ with Phil on that view. I think this has actually been an alright year. I mean, I've learned a lot of positive things.
Well, it's definitely been a year to learn.
I've taken a lot of positives from the situations that we've had to deal with. So I'm not going to say it's been a bad year. We've learned a lot, and you know what? We're coming out of it better than we went into it. So, you know, not been a bad one. We're doing a good Christmas get together. I'm not sure if the Facebook robots will pick up on how many people are coming over if we say, and then send the cozzers around. But there's
We're all
nice
COVID free, by the way. That's why we can sit close together.
We've had 17 tests in the last 3 hours.
So I
We've
see.
passed. But no, looking forward to a nice Christmas day. Be fun. Get a big turkey in the oven. Bit of
Really?
roast
You don't have
potatoes.
turkey?
Butterball from the States. That's the best one. Even my mum said to me the other day, she's like, why don't you buy a local turkey? Because it's not filled with butter and steroids. It doesn't taste the same. We gotta get the nice
goodness.
tasty one that's filled
But that's like an English tradition to have turkey for
Yeah, we do
Christmas?
turkey in England.
Yeah.
Normally it's pork, obviously.
Oh, is it? Is that right?
Yeah.
In Dominican?
Yeah, it's not pork, isn't it? Christmas.
I'm not big on the swine, but no, I'm not. I'm not big into the swine. We do a nice turkey. We do a nice bit of roast potatoes. No, we do a bit of carrots, a bit of Brussels sprouts, a bit of broccoli, some Yorkshire puddings,
Oh yeah, Yorkshire pudding. That's a big
homemade gravy. We do the stuffing on the side because
But it's called dressing.
it's still
Not
called
stuffing.
But you should never stuff a turkey because inside that turkey there's a lot of bacteria. You shouldn't
Okay.
stuff it.
Really?
You shouldn't.
But
Well, surely
people
the
still
heat would
stuff it.
kill it.
Keep the stuffing. Look, then people say, well, it doesn't taste like turkey if you don't stuff it in the turkey. Yes, it does. Take the drippings from the pan, put it in your stuffing, and your stuffing will taste like turkey. It's very simple, but it will be bacteria free. So especially
Okay.
this year, 2020, COVID, bacteria free stuffing. Make
Can
it separate.
I come over? Do you have a plate for me?
You're more than welcome. You're more than welcome. We've got 17 confirmed so far, so with you it'll be 18. One more, doesn't matter.
And it's karaoke Christmas too.
Allegedly, Phil's going to set up the old karaoke machine, so
So we'll be knocking a few tunes.
Wow, that's funny. Over Thanksgiving, actually my Thanksgiving plans got changed, so we improvised. And I had 3 friends from France, because they've never experienced an American Thanksgiving.
oh wow.
So they came over, made a turkey. They've never had dressing. Never baked a turkey before. And didn't know what gravy was.
kept putting it out.
You said-
They're French.
You said they're from France.
Be the home
Yeah,
of
yeah,
fine
but they
cuisine.
never didn't know what the gravy thing
Really?
was. Yeah, really. Well, anyway,
Sounds to me
so
like
I
they didn't
said,
want to get involved in making the
probably,
food.
no, they
Were they
didn't.
Oh.
No, I did all the food.
I've never turned the
I
stove
said,
on.
you bring the drinks. They brought like French wine, and then they had their own liqueur drinks that they wanted to make, and they brought the dessert, which is not pumpkin pie or pecan pie. It was this big lemon rain thing that was pretty good. And anyway, the night turned into impromptu karaoke.
There you go.
And so from my classes, I had this speaker, but it actually comes with a microphone. And then we would put a song and find the lyrics on our phone, and it just turned into karaoke night.
Karaoke
so
is
much
huge
fun.
fun.
Do you sing? You enjoy singing?
I love to sing, but I make a joyful noise.
That's all that counts. But it's good for the soul. Singing's good for the soul.
Yeah.
It resonates
I
the
love to
cells,
sing.
doesn't it?
Yeah, oh yeah, I love to sing
It's
and
all
dance.
in unison.
It's funny how
I can't
today
carry
is
it.
Thursday, and Thursdays was karaoke night at the JR Saloon, but it's been shut down since COVID, the old karaoke.
So you really have a karaoke machine?
Yes.
Well, no, I've got speakers and good mics, and all you need is a computer.
That's all you need, right?
Yeah.
And then just read your own lyrics.
Can't we get a
So
projector
it's
though? Can we get hold of a projector?
Wait, a projector?
Yeah,
It's
to put it on
right
the wall
from the
properly. Yeah, it'd be more nice.
So you could have it large and then everyone can sing, or?
Well, no, just look, you know, it's,
Oh, okay, thank you.
you could buy one on Amazon, get it shipped over quick, just for...
Yeah, good. Everyone could read the script. That
Just
sounds
use
like-
your own phone.
I'm joking. But yeah, no.
Memorize the.
Phil didn't want to buy a projector for this year's karaoke special.
Really?
I'm joking. But no, we'll look forward to have a nice Christmas. I'm going to actually put my decorations up probably on Sunday. Because waiting for the girlfriend to come back from the States. When she comes, we'll...
With her indoors.
yeah,
We knew
with
this
her indoors.
podcast would not.
Shout out to
But if it
Patricia.
wasn't to the girlfriend.
How you doing, love?
Hey,
Hello, Patricia.
So on Sunday we'll put ours up, and then after that it's just Christmas festivities from there on out, isn't it? You know what I mean?
And you've got what, that huge tree?
Yeah, a massive tree I managed to snag out of the supermarket the other day.
I don't know, you might have to take the roof of your house off.
I think we might need a structural engineer in order to make sure it doesn't fall over. It's that tall.
really?
Well, it's 4 foot
Like-
tall.
Oh my gosh. What? That's all you bought was a 4 foot
Well, that's
tree?
all they had in the supermarket.
Come on, are you serious?
They'd sold out of anything
No
bigger than
way.
that.
Seriously?
Yeah, Patricia, I'm
There's
not
no
lying to
other
you. They had
Christmas
no
trees?
bigger trees than 4 foot.
They're all
That
gone.
was it. They had all gone. Everything sold out.
Because they're so popular.
No, I just
And it was
cheaped out.
it was special offer as well, wasn't it?
Right, so Easter next year, after Christmas, the next big holiday event. We're looking forward to that
The
too.
tree.
Right.
How long have we
So,
been going?
We're not. Right, let's,
Like an hour?
yeah,
let's say goodbye. Listen, it's been an absolute pleasure.
it has.
No, I had a wonderful day with you today, and it's been
Me too.
a blast.
Thank you very much for
And
joining
it's
us.
been a lot of fun having a chit chat and enjoying this beautiful ambience. It's been a pleasure.
If I'll just add one thing. If the viewers can notice anything from this, you should notice that we're all relaxed, we're all having fun, no one's stressed. You know, I think that's really important that people understand that here in the Dominican Republic, we're just having a good time. You know, don't worry about the stress, leave that behind, and just relax and enjoy yourself. That's what we're doing.
Oh, quickly. Dove Youth Mission. Dove Youth Development. We'll put it underneath. Anyone that would like to support this wonderful, wonderful cause, please do so, especially at this time of the year. And they would appreciate anything that you're able to send my way. Thank so much.
Merry Christmas to
Happy
everyone at
Christmas.
Dove Youth Development and everywhere else watching. Have a good time. See
Bye.
ya. Thank you, Sherri.